I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that Canelo's going to win?
No.
Really?
No.
So you would put your money on Crawford?
Yes.
You'd make money.
I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Right now, I think Crawford is a little better than Mayweather, but Canelo have more experience right now.
1. Errol Spence Jr. has weighed in on the much-talked-about showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford, a fight that's got boxing fans buzzing everywhere. Known for speaking his mind and having a sharp eye for the sport, Spence didn't hold anything back when discussing how this matchup could play out. Canelo's raw power and bigger frame are clear contrast to Crawford's timing and smart adjustments. Spence broke it all down, giving fans a real look into how two of boxing's best stack up in what could be an epic clash.
What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a great fight, especially at 160. I'm a guy that, you know, sucks down at 147. I mean, I really think that a lot of people see probably 80–70% of who I really am at 147 pounds. And I'm a guy, especially when I got the WC belt, it helped me go up in weight. You know, I had an IVF and the 10-pound weight limit after the weigh-ins and things like that, so it helped me out a lot too. But I'm a guy that outgrown the weight. You know, I'm just holding around because I want to be undisputed champion at 147. But if this is a great fight at 160, you know, I can definitely move up to 160 and fight there easily.
It's no secret now. Spence is backing Crawford in this major upcoming fight with Canelo Alvarez. He's said it in more than one interview. If there's anyone who can move up and beat Canelo, it's Bud. He's chasing greatness, Spence explained. So why not? Still, he didn't guarantee a win, adding, "I don't know if he'll win or lose, but he made one thing clear, he's in Crawford's corner. I'm definitely rooting for Crawford."
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford wanna challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm with it. So, you know, I'll be going for Bud, you know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Yeah. You know,
He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
That loyalty is personal. On July 29th, 2023, Terence "Bud" Crawford completely took over their fight, stopping Errol Spence Jr. in the 9th round by TKO and becoming the undisputed welterweight champion. He held all 4 major belts, something no one had done before in the 4-belt era. Crawford landed 185 punches out of 369, that's 50%, with 98 of those being power shots at 60%. Spence landed just 96 out of 480, only 20%. Fans on Reddit pointed out where Spence went wrong, his head leaning over his front foot, while Crawford looked sharper and more locked in. It was Crawford's fast feet, stance changes, and accuracy that exposed Spence and reminded everyone why he's considered one of the best pound-for-pound fighters alive.
See, this is the thing. Canelo's looking to knock Crawford out. Canelo's not going to try to outbox him. So Canelo could fall into the same position Errol Spence was in, trying to knock out Crawford and ending up getting clipped and embarrassed.
Crawford hasn't left any doubt about his goals. He wants Canelo, and he wants him at full power. "No excuses when I win," Crawford said boldly. He made it clear there's no catch weight involved. "I want him at his best," he added, showing that he wants a clean, unquestionable victory. The tension went up even more after Canelo pushed Crawford at a press event. Crawford later responded online, "I got you. You're gonna remember." He's clearly not just aiming for a win, he's coming to make a statement.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we gotta fight, and I'm gonna win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
There's a lot of experts that think Canelo's not the same fighter. His punch output's a lot less. What do you think, considering the last 12 months or so? Is he the same fighter he was maybe a few years ago?
I think he is. I just think he just wasn't up for the Skull fight. And I think different fighters bring different energies out of other fighters.
A lot of people are judging you on the Madrimov fight, saying you struggled moving up in weight. You're going further up in weight, and they're saying that's going to go against you based on the Madrimov fight. How do you kind of reply to that?
Oscar de la Hoya hasn't picked a side just yet. He respects Canelo's strength and his ability to take big hits at 168 pounds. But Crawford's speed, footwork, and ring smarts make him hard to count out. De la Hoya even called him the Bruce Lee of boxing because of how smooth he moves. Still, he reminded everyone that in boxing history, smaller skilled fighters usually don't beat bigger skilled ones. Canelo's shown his toughness by taking punches from Sergey Kovalev at light heavyweight, battling Gennady Golovkin 3 times, and going the distance with Dmitry Bivol. That kind of experience builds a level of grit that's hard to match. Crawford, on the other hand, is jumping up 2 weight classes and hasn't taken hits from natural super middleweights. Some experts have also noticed he lost a bit of speed and power when he moved to 154, which raises big questions about how he'll hold up at 168.
Dan Rafael kind of made a great point when talking about sizes, because he said if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package, it's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. And it was good. It was a very good point. He was like, Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically,
he's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically, trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
if you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt,
Not even getting wobbled.
Just literally shaking it off.
Yeah.
You can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
Right. Boxing legend Sugar Ray Leonard understands exactly how tough this kind of move can be. In interviews, he sent a personal message to Crawford, saying he knows what it's like to jump up in weight. Leonard shared his own experience. Every punch hurt more, he said. But he didn't stop there. He encouraged Crawford, too, you can do it. His advice? Stay on the outside, keep moving, and use your ring IQ to keep Canelo off balance. Still, not everyone thinks this is the smartest path for Crawford.
What about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true. But you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Rising welterweight star Jaron Boots Ennis gave a blunt take on the situation. He warned that jumping up 2 weight classes without even testing the waters at 160 pounds is risky business. Ennis respects Crawford's skill, but he pointed out that Canelo has knocked out fighters who weighed over 200 pounds. That size difference is no joke, unless Crawford makes major changes to both his training and game plan.
But I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo, because like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down, and Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe, and he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So I don't know. It's gonna be a great fight. The fans want to see it. So, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight. At like 60, or like at least at 60, just to get his body, to fill up somebody a little bit bigger, and things like that. I know when you go up a weight, you gotta, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavier and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now, but I think he should, just to stay sharp and that way he don't have like a long layoff or anything like that.
Amir Khan has fought both of these men, and is throwing his support behind Crawford. Khan praised Bud's footwork, sharp punches, and high-level fight IQ. He said Crawford was hard to hit when they fought, while with Canelo, he was able to land more easily. Khan agrees that Canelo has more knockout power in a single shot, but he thinks Crawford's brain and fighting style could give him the edge, so long...
fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them?
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you can see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So, look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
I think that Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that fight. I think Crawford's a better fighter than Charlo, and he's a smart fighter as well. He switches and everything, so that would be a very good fight.
Longtime boxing commentator Jim Lampley believes Canelo versus Crawford is one of the biggest fights boxing can deliver today. He praised Crawford as the most complete fighter in the sport right now, even comparing his style to the legendary Sugar Ray Robinson. Lampley believes Crawford's quickness, counterpunching, and smart tactics could keep Canelo guessing for all 12 rounds. But in the end, Lampley slightly favors Canelo, mainly because of his toughness and body attacks. He added that Crawford needs to be nearly flawless for all 12 rounds, because one slip-up could
that Crawford is going to fight Canelo, because even if I have some doubts and misgivings about the size matchup, it is two action fighters who like to fight aggressively at times, not all the times, going against each other, and we'll see who can open the other person's tuna can, so to speak.
Respected trainer Teddy Atlas is fully behind Crawford. "I'm not going against Crawford," he said. "He's just built different." Atlas pointed out Bud's timing, awareness, and mental strength, saying those tools could be enough to shut down Canelo's size and experience. While he gives Canelo credit for all he's done, Atlas also feels the Mexican star has slowed down. Meanwhile, Crawford has already proven himself at 154 pounds. Atlas believes that experience has given Crawford the belief and skills needed to tackle the 168-pound challenge. But not everyone...
Maybe he's a little overrated.
Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire, it's in his mind, it's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class, can he carry it? But those intangibles, I believe that he has them.
Trainer Joel Diaz, who worked with Israel Madrimov, isn't sold on Crawford's chances. He thinks Crawford's body is a weak spot that hasn't been targeted enough. Diaz said most fighters aim too much at Crawford's head and forget the ribs and liver. During sparring with Madrimov, Diaz claims Crawford was bruised and slowed down after body shots. With Canelo's proven power at 168 and his expert body punches, Diaz doubts that Crawford has the size or toughness to survive that.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
This fight for the undisputed super middleweight title has experts divided. Many believe Canelo's natural strength and build at 168 give him the advantage. Others think Crawford's sharp thinking and ability to adapt could lead to history being made. But even among Bud's biggest supporters, there's concern. He's almost 38 and has had long stretches between fights. the leap in weight isn't minor, and some wonder if it's simply asking too.
He fell for every feint, and then he got. I thought he lost. I thought Madrimov won.
I think Crawford hurt his feelings, but he didn't hurt those guys. And how many times did he rock him? None. And so you're gonna tell me that he's gonna go up to the light, to allow the fight a light heavyweight?
Ask them, don't ask me.
He don't like Crawford. No, I think I like Crawford. In a lot of fights I like Crawford, but on this one it's just a bigger version of him, and I don't think that. And again, he's beaten. You're talking about a guy who pro debuted at 126 maybe. He was a featherweight, and then you're talking about a guy who pro debuted at a junior welterweight. So they've always been a big difference in division. Featherweight, junior, light. So 4 divisions.
But also look at their resumes. Who did Crawford beat? What's his biggest win besides Spence?
Sean Porter, Errol Spence. Why do you think besides Spence? Like
because Spence was after 2 accidents. He wasn't the same. No, after Mikey, Spence wasn't the same.
Who did Crawford beat besides Spence? Well, fucking Spence was a good one.
Promoter Samson Lucas brought a different perspective. He suggested the fight might be more about business than sport, raising concerns about safety and whether the real motive is hype and money instead of competition. Still, fans haven't stopped dreaming. One popular online simulation shows Canelo dominating round 1 with strong shots to the body and head. But then, in round 2, Crawford rallies, landing fast punches that cut and knock Canelo down.
I've done other predictions where I say Crawford can possibly win if he capitalizes on what he's good at, being aggressive, being just going for it, going with the flow and just feeling it. If he doesn't feel himself, it's not gonna happen. But if he feels himself, and if Canelo maybe doesn't, who knows? That's the reason why I think probably Canelo is gonna win, because it's a factor. It really depends on these little things, but it doesn't matter because they're called excuses. Those things which are mentioned after a certain fight are just excuses. So whatever happens, happens. If Canelo loses, he loses.
The buzz around the Canelo versus Crawford fight is everywhere in boxing. Some believe Crawford's timing and command of the ring could throw Canelo off his rhythm. Others think Canelo's size and brute strength will be too much for Bud to handle. Whether this ends up being Crawford's career-defining.
With like all due respect to Shane Mosley,
Sure.
he just said that Terence Crawford was going to get watched by Canelo. I don't think his word is really worth that much.
Do you think she need a year?
No, she needs till January, February. That's the timeline. She needs 6 to 8 months. She said out of her own mouth that she's in shape. She can come back. She told me that I'm too small for her. I'm not skilled enough for her. She punched too hard. And if she comes to get me, I won't be able to keep her off me. So stand on that. Take this $15 million and come get your ass whipped.
Terence got to be Terence, bro. He's a real deep thinker. He processed fights like nobody else. And he's processed this Canelo fight. He's seen it. He went through it 2 or 3 times already. He knows how this ends. You can tell the way he shadow boxes. He visualizing Canelo being right there in front of him. You understand? Look at the movement. That's all you got to do. Look at the movement. And that's the type of master boxer that Canelo is going to be facing. And the only thing I say is Canelo hasn't faced an opponent like this in a long time. You know what I mean? I think Canelo's going to have to go back to the Caleb Plant fight and look that good, that active, that, you feel me, moving with that type of grace to beat Terence Crawford. Because weight ain't going to make the difference. It ain't going to be the weight. It's going to be the skill set.